Wondering about the potential benefits for yourself? Embrace a transformation into a more decisive and carefree version of you by delving into these insights. Upon absorbing the wisdom contained within, you'll experience a significant shift in your approach to life. Firstly, bid farewell to the unnecessary burden of worrying about trivial matters. The time and energy previously squandered on concerns beyond your control will be redirected. Instead, you'll find yourself immersed in more creative and meaningful ventures, unlocking a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Secondly, break free from the habit of allowing others to make decisions on your behalf. Cast aside the fear of rejection that often turns individuals into passive pawns following the choices of others. Instead, seize control of your destiny, taking charge and actively working towards the realization of your dreams. Lastly, liberate yourself from the detrimental impact of toxic relationships. Learn the art of distancing yourself from individuals who drain your energy and elicit anger. Cultivate a circle of connections that uplift and support your journey, creating an environment conducive to personal growth and positivity. In essence, by embracing these shifts in mindset and behavior, you embark on a journey where worries fade, choices become deliberate, and your social circle becomes a source of inspiration rather than exhaustion. I guarantee you, at the end of this video you will not be the same. The era of the American dream, characterized by the pursuit of a stable middle-class job and the aspiration to keep up with the Joneses, has come to an end. In the past, the ambitions of many were encapsulated by a desire for education, a steady job, and the acquisition of a home, a narrative that defined the post-World War II period until the global financial crisis of 2008. This dream was fueled by the concept of hard work. During the aftermath of the war, both men and women joined the workforce, and as soldiers returned home, women continued to contribute. The result was a significant number of wage earners, leading to increased disposable income for families. This newfound prosperity allowed them to purchase cars, larger houses, and modern appliances, achieving a standard of living that surpassed their parents' wildest dreams. Yet, beneath this seemingly idyllic scenario lurked a dark truth. The American dream, while built on the foundation of hard work, also became a tool of marketing strategy, encouraging people to define their success by the accumulation of material possessions and outdoing their neighbors. However, the financial crisis of 2008 marked a turning point. The landscape of steady, middle-class jobs transformed into a relic of the past, with companies outsourcing jobs to cut costs or replacing human workers with technology. The contemporary job market is characterized by temporariness, offering little job security or freedom. Many who followed the traditional path of investing in education, seeking a stable job, and living the American dream find themselves either unemployed or overqualified and underpaid for their skills. While the demise of the American dream may be disheartening, there is a silver lining to this narrative. The shift in the employment landscape has paved the way for a new, promising era. As we explore further, we'll discover that amidst the challenges lies an opportunity for positive change and a redefined sense of success. Welcome to the Choose Yourself era, where the reins of control over your life are firmly in your hands. While the traditional American dream may be a thing of the past, the dawn of a new era brings forth the promise of personal freedom. In the bygone era, success in the American dream often hinged on others choosing you. Whether it was aiming for a better job or seeking recognition in creative industries, you had to rely on someone else's acknowledgement and approval. The gatekeepers, typically industry executives, held the keys to turning your ideas into reality. However, the contemporary landscape is markedly different. The need for external validation is diminishing, and a new mantra prevails: choose yourself. No longer constrained by the limitations of the corporate world and its temporary jobs, individuals are empowered to take charge of their destinies. The tools for this self-empowerment are surprisingly simple: a smartphone or a laptop with an internet connection. With these in hand, you have the ability to publish your own book online or showcase your TV show directly to your audience on platforms like YouTube. The power to make your ideas come to life is now within your grasp. Choosing yourself also liberates you from the pursuit of mere financial gain. Unlike the past, where the American dream was anchored in earning more to buy more, the focus shifts. The new era emphasizes the freedom to pursue what you love, with financial success as a potential byproduct. It's a departure from the notion that a prosperous life necessarily equates to happiness. In this era of choosing yourself, the path is open to do what you love, unhindered by the constraints of external validation. If financial success follows, it becomes a bonus to a life lived authentically and with purpose. Our persistent fear of rejection often leaves us in a perpetual state of waiting for others to determine our destiny. Picture this: you're in a coffee shop, glancing across the room at someone who could potentially be the love of your life. The catch? Most of us would rather wait for that person to initiate conversation, driven by an overwhelming fear of rejection that compels us to avoid taking the first step. This anxiety about rejection extends beyond romantic encounters. It permeates our broader lives, influencing our belief that we must let others choose us. The underlying assumption is that we're not good enough, and success hinges on the decisions of external authorities, be it teachers, bosses, or publishers. Yale psychology professor Stanley Milgram conducted a revealing study that sheds light on this phenomenon. He instructed students to ask seated subway passengers to give up their seats, and a staggering 70% complied without hesitation. This underscores the tendency for many individuals to let others dictate their choices. Breaking free from this mindset is crucial. Rather than succumbing to the fear of rejection and waiting for external validation, the call is to make our own decisions and empower ourselves to choose. The alternative, allowing others to decide our future, exposes us to the risk of rejection, leading to unhappiness when faced with setbacks. The author shares a personal experience where a TV project, despite considerable effort, hinged on the approval of a single person in a TV company. When the company ultimately rejected the project, all the hard work went to waste, emphasizing the pitfalls of depending on external validation. Living a fulfilling life requires making oneself the sole arbiter of one's dreams. Yet, while it's easy to declare that you won't let others control your aspirations, the actual implementation is challenging. The following insights delve into overcoming the fear of rejection and the empowering act of choosing yourself. To embark on the journey of choosing yourself, it's essential to cultivate a strong foundation by caring for both your physical and mental well-being. As you gear up for the choose yourself era, the prospect of putting yourself out there and facing potential rejection daily can be overwhelming. To fortify yourself for this challenge, it's crucial to focus on developing a solid foundation, starting with the care of your four bodies: the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. Let's delve into the first two aspects: the physical and the mental. Your physical body, the vessel through which you experience life, is paramount for your well-being. To thrive, it requires proper care. Ensure you get sufficient sleep, aiming for 7 to 9 hours per night. Adopt a 2 meals a day routine instead of 3, engage in regular exercise, and make time for fresh air and outdoor activities. Caring for your mental body is a bit more intricate. Many of us squander mental energy by compulsively overthinking and worrying about things beyond our control. This harmful habit is easy to develop, and its consequences can be severe, leading to burnout. To curb this tendency, it's imperative to train your mind to focus on positive endeavors. A powerful method to achieve this is by exercising your idea muscle. Commit to daily reading or skimming of chapters from 4 diverse works covering a range of subjects, from celebrity memoirs to scientific literature. Following this, jot down at least 10 ideas inspired by the content you've consumed. The nature of these ideas is not critical. They can be ambitious, like solving global hunger, or more modest, such as creating a list of ways to please your partner. The key is to consistently generate and document ideas. Engaging in this exercise will not only redirect your mental energy toward constructive thinking but will also leave you with little time to worry about trivial matters. The fatigue from the mental workout will make room for a mindset focused on generating useful ideas, a crucial step in embracing the choose yourself era.
If you've discovered even a small nugget of value in our content, we would truly appreciate your support through likes, shares, and subscriptions. Make sure to stay tuned till the end for more insightful nuggets, and don't forget to provide us with your feedback. Thanks for being with us. Now, let's get back to the review.
A robust foundation for choosing yourself goes beyond physical and mental well-being. It extends to nurturing your emotional and spiritual bodies. Your emotional body plays a crucial role in the ability to choose yourself and flourish, emphasizing the need to eliminate negativity and cultivate positivity. One effective strategy is to distance yourself from individuals who consistently evoke anger or frustration. These are the people whose actions and words become topics of complaint in your conversations. By gradually reducing your connection with such individuals, you remove a drain on your energy and fortify your emotional health. It's important to approach this process with kindness, maintaining a polite demeanor while limiting further engagement. Moving on to the spiritual body, its health is derived from residing in the present moment. Many of us find ourselves time traveling, dwelling on past regrets or worrying about an uncertain future, activities that contribute to burnout and hinder the realization of our full potential. To counteract this tendency, actively strive to be present in the now. Engage with your surroundings, whether it's observing architectural details in a city or appreciating the unique designs of buildings. By anchoring your mind in the present, you prevent it from drifting into the past or future. This conscious effort to stay in the moment contributes to a healthy spiritual body, fostering a sense of fulfillment and enabling you to thrive. In summary, a comprehensive approach to choosing yourself involves not only physical and mental well-being but also emotional and spiritual nourishment. By curating positive emotional environments and embracing the present, you lay the groundwork for a flourishing and empowered self. Now that you have a clear understanding of how to build a solid foundation for yourself, ready to thrive in the choose yourself era, the key lies in implementing and sustaining these positive changes. Enthusiasm at the beginning may be high, but it's often challenging to stay committed to a plan. The solution? Establish habits through daily routines to maintain the health and well-being of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. Transforming your life doesn't commence with altering external circumstances, like changing jobs or friends. These changes come later in the process. The true catalyst for change is internal, starting with a shift within yourself. Creating a daily routine that incorporates positive actions is the pathway to this internal transformation. Consider integrating simple maxims into your routine, such as, no TV or junk food, or, think of 10 people you're glad to have as friends. Another beneficial habit is helping others whenever possible. Acts of kindness release oxytocin, a hormone that promotes health and induces a calming effect. Whether it's assisting someone in need, expressing gratitude, hugging, giving a gift, or even liking a friend's Facebook post, these actions trigger the release of oxytocin. In a remarkable example, during the 2008 financial crisis, the author distributed gifts of chocolate to traders and bankers on Wall Street. This not only elevated the author's oxytocin levels but also injected the bankers with phenylethylamine, a hormone associated with the consumption of chocolate and the feeling of falling in love. By incorporating such positive actions into your daily routine, you not only enhance your well-being but also contribute to the well-being of those around you. Consistent habits create a lasting foundation for personal growth and fulfillment in the choose yourself era. The quest for life's purpose can be a source of unnecessary stress, leading some individuals to contemplate suicide, disappearing and starting anew. Yet, the truth is that many successful individuals found their true purpose later in life. Colonel Sanders didn't franchise his famous Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe until he was 65, and Peter Roget completed and published his renowned thesaurus after being forced to retire at 70. Stressing over finding a singular purpose is often futile, and some people never discover it. Instead, the focus should shift to enjoying life, embracing what brings fulfillment, and letting go of the pressure to conform to societal expectations. Some individuals, overwhelmed by the pursuit of purpose or success, may entertain the idea of pseudocide, attempting to escape their current life and start anew. However, the reality is that starting over doesn't guarantee happiness. The internal struggles and pressures persist, regardless of external circumstances. Rather than seeking an escape, the key is to liberate oneself from the stresses of life. One effective method is through a meditation exercise. Envision a scenario where you are homeless, devoid of future goals, and carrying no baggage from your past. Immerse yourself in this mental image, experiencing it in vivid detail. This exercise serves as a powerful tool to momentarily detach from stress and anxieties, allowing you to explore what it feels like to be reborn, with fewer troubles. It encourages a shift in perspective, helping you appreciate the present moment and the freedom that comes with embracing life without the burdens of past and future concerns. To succeed financially in the choose yourself era, it's essential to cut out the middleman and extract the maximum value from your endeavors. While cultivating the right mindset and maintaining a strong foundation and healthy bodies are crucial, making a living from these efforts requires strategic action. Consider the example of Brian Johnson, the entrepreneur behind the multi-million-dollar credit card service Braintree. Johnson, discontented with his job at a credit card processing company where he solicited businesses to switch to his company's services, decided to break free and do it on his own terms. He essentially performed the same job but for his own company, highlighting a crucial lesson. In the choose yourself era, working for someone else can be uninspiring. The key takeaway is to seize the opportunity to cut out the middleman. Instead of working for a company providing a particular service or product, consider providing it yourself. By addressing a demand with your offerings, you enhance the chances of building a successful business. In this era, the ability to sell oneself is paramount. A notable example is Johnson's success, which was heavily reliant on his skill in self-promotion. To effectively sell yourself, it's crucial to consider the bigger picture. The focus should not solely be on obtaining the best price for every sale but on extracting the best value from each transaction. The author illustrates this principle with his experience of creating movie websites for New Line Cinema at a significantly reduced rate, 200 times less than his usual charge. Despite the apparent financial compromise, the author recognized the value in associating with such a prestigious company. This strategic decision attracted some of the best designers in the world to join his company, showcasing the significance of prioritizing overall value over immediate financial gains. In essence, in the choose yourself era, success is not solely about financial transactions but about strategically positioning oneself to extract maximum value from every opportunity. In the choose yourself era, the ultimate path to success is through honesty. While the notion, crime doesn't pay, may have seemed idealistic, recent events, such as Bernie Madoff's fraudulent activities, have highlighted the inherent risks and consequences of dishonesty. Madoff, who conned people out of an astounding $65 billion, serves as a stark example that deceitful practices may yield short-term gains but ultimately lead to catastrophic consequences. Contrary to the belief that dishonesty is the quickest route to financial success, the choose yourself era underscores the importance of honesty. While dishonesty may yield temporary success, the moment one is exposed as a liar, trust is irreparably damaged, and future endeavors become significantly compromised. Honesty has a compounding effect, it grows exponentially. By being truthful and fair, you cultivate trust, fostering enduring relationships with individuals who want to collaborate with you, promote your business, and support your endeavors. Furthermore, in the face of failure, those who trust you are more likely to offer assistance, providing an opportunity to rebuild and sustain your business over the long term. Becoming an honest person is not an easy feat, but incorporating certain habits into your daily routine can contribute to this transformation. First, avoid getting angry. Anger often stems from unrealistic expectations of others, leading to self-deception. To counteract this, observe your feelings of anger and shift the focus to self-reflection, taking responsibility rather than blaming others. Second, refrain from gossip. Speaking ill of others behind their backs is inherently dishonest, as such remarks are likely to reach the subject eventually. Choosing honesty over gossip not only preserves integrity but also contributes to a more positive and trustworthy environment. In the "choose yourself" era, honesty emerges as not only a moral imperative but a strategic key to lasting success. In the "choose yourself" era, the traditional American dream is declared dead, and the paradigm has shifted. No longer is success contingent on waiting for superiors to choose you for promotion. Instead, you must take the reins and choose yourself. This involves reclaiming control over your dreams, taking responsibility for your success, and prioritizing your happiness. The key to choosing yourself lies in maintaining a healthy emotional and physical foundation, establishing habits and routines, and staying committed to your plans. Actionable advice. 1. Prioritize happiness. Make choices that align with your happiness. Avoid the trap of doing things you don't want to do, as it leads to stress and unhappiness. Tailor your work, clients, and activities to suit your desires and preferences. 2. Believe in yourself. In the "choose yourself" era, self-empowerment is paramount. Overcome ingrained feelings of worthlessness by developing a daily mantra. Repeatedly affirm to yourself that you love yourself, fostering increased happiness and confidence over time. A sincere thank you for joining us until the end, showcasing your dedication to personal growth and wisdom. Your support not only broadens the channel's reach to a wider audience but also plays a pivotal role in fostering its continuous growth. As a token of gratitude, I commit to consistently delivering insightful book reviews sourced from some of the most impactful books in the world. Thank you for being part of this journey.